Planar Party. This is a periodical program where we test new pre-constructed commander decks. I didn't have to say that verbatim. I'm Mario. I'm going to be one of the 4 players today in our game, and I'm going to be piloting CIRDAN? He's a shipwright. He builds boats. CIRDAN the shipwright is a voting mechanic, which is why I picked it. I think it's going to be amazing. He costs 3, a green and a blue, which means I'm playing Simic, which means I feel fantastic. He's got Vigilance on board and an ability called Secret Council. So when he enters the battlefield or attacks, each of us is secretly going to vote for a player at the table, preferably. Then those votes are revealed, and each player draws a card for each vote they received. And if a player receives no votes, they may put a permanent card from their hand onto the battlefield. So I'm really hoping that, like, I'll do blue Simic nonsense, power the game along by giving people card advantage at worst and, like, board state advantage at best, and we'll see how it goes.
Cool. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Nick. I'm going to be playing some Hobbits today. I got here Frodo, the adventurous Hobbit, and Sam, loyal attendant. We know them, we love them. So they are partner commanders, which means I get 2 of them. And they work really well together because Frodo is a little 1/3 vigilance. Whenever he attacks, if I gain 3 or more life, which you might realize is the same amount of life you gain from sacrificing a food token, he gets to be tempted by the ring, which I'm sure we'll get into in more detail as we play. There's a lot of little things that happen with the ring. And then also, if he is my ring bearer and he's been tempted 2 or more times this game, I get to draw a card from that. So hopefully he'll be drawing me a lot of cards, attacking people that can't be blocked, hopefully. So, and then Sam here is just, he's the little engine that could. He's gonna keep making me food tokens at the beginning of my combat. And he actually makes it cheaper for me to sacrifice food tokens. It only costs me 1 instead of 2. So. Which is like... Yeah, I'm gonna be gaining life, I'm gonna be making tokens, and I'm gonna be taking the hobbits to Isengard. All right.
I'm JJ. I'm gonna be playing EOWYN SHIELDMAIDEN. She is a human knight who will be making many more humans, ideally. She costs 2 blue, red, white. She is a 5/4 with first strike. And at the beginning of combat, on my turn, if another human entered the battlefield under my control this turn, create 2 2/2 red human knight creature tokens with trample and haste. Then if I control 6 or more humans, I get to draw a card.
And I'm Tiffany, and I am SAURON, the Lord of the Rings.
That's the name of the movie.
And I will continue to remind my fellow players that just because I'm Sauron, the Lord of the Rings, doesn't mean you all attack me all the time. So Sauron is very expensive. So probably my goal will just be to get him out onto the battlefield. And when he does, when I cast the spell, so I suppose even then if I'm countered, then I will still amass Orcs 5. I will mill 5 cards, then return a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. He's also a 9/9, he has trample, and he says whenever a commander an opponent controls dies, the ring tempts me, so... Yes. So that means I am definitely encouraged to kill other commanders.
Which we love. It's come up twice. So the ring tempts you as a mechanic, and it's controversial because nothing can be not controversial. But what it essentially does is if something says that the ring tempts you, you are allowed at that time to choose a creature in play that will become your ring bearer. If they are not already legendary, they become legendary, which is the part of the first thing that the ring does. So the first time you're tempted, your ring bearer becomes legendary and can't be blocked by creatures that have a greater power, which Sam or Frodo, for example, only has 1 power. The second time you're tempted, if you don't have a ring bearer, you can choose a new one. And then when your ring bearer attacks, you draw a card and then discard, so that's colloquially referred to as looting. Third activation, whenever your ring bearer becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's controller sacrifices it at the end of combat. And finally, whenever your ring bearer deals combat damage to a player, each opponent loses 3 life. The level that your ring has tempted you does not change regardless of if you do or don't have a ring bearer at the time. So every time you're tempted, the ring bearer level goes up and it stays up. So if it's the 5th time and you pick a new bearer, they have all 4 of those abilities. So we'll see how that plays.
Sort of like an emblem that levels up. And I'm probably going to be doing a lot of that with my guys, so you'll see me tracking it along here.
I imagine we'll always be tempted at least once or twice.
Oh, I'm sure.
So before the stream started, we rolled to determine who goes first, and if you wouldn't be surprised, the hobbits start the story. So we're going to let Nick take it away.
Very appropriate. All right. Well, good luck, everybody.
GLHF, as the kids say in chat.
All right. I'm going to start with a Grey Pelt Refuge, green-white land, taps, and I'll gain a life. Pass the turn.
I am going to draw for turn.
Give me a life.
Yes, I will. Remind me of that because I'm going to be looking at the screen.
And then
on the
I
green.
am going to play this
you don't want
Path
me
of
to?
Ancestry.
Path, nice.
Great. I'll draw for turn. I'm going to play this command tower, and I'm going to go ahead and do some swamp cycling with this troll of Khazad-dûm.
Khazad-dûm.
Thank you.
Troll in
and,
dungeon.
and I'll do that now and pass the turn so
right.
I can find it.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a forest and then pass the turn. Nice.
All right, untap, draw. Then I think I'm gonna go ahead and get things started by dropping a swamp, tapping white-black for Frodo, Adventurous Hobbit. So
I'm going to respond by cycling Ash Barrens so you guys don't have to watch me do it before Tiffany's done.
there. So Frodo here, as I mentioned before, he's a 1/3 Vigilance, and whenever he attacks, if I gain 3 or more life this turn, the ring tempts me, so we get to move up that little thing there. And also, if he's my ring bearer and I've been tempted 2 or more times, I draw a card. So go ahead.
Thanks.
Off of that Ash Barrens basic land cycling, I grabbed the forest, an island. Yeah, yeah.
I am going to play this
Not just in my
Plains,
hand.
and then I'm going to tap 1 white mana to play this Weathered Wayfarer.
Nice.
For a white and tapping it, I can search my library for a land card, reveal it, put it into my hand, and then shuffle. I can only do this if an opponent controls more lands than me.
And let's draw for a turn. We'll go ahead and play that swamp, and then do nothing else and pass.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Frequent stream guest Miranda's in the chat voting for me to win, so I just want to shout out to them. Thanks, bud. I tapped like I was going to do anything, but what I'm actually going to do is play an island and pass. That was fun.
Solid.
Yeah.
All right, untap, draw.
My fan club's here.
Yeah, that's good. We are.
I can't help but notice nobody's voting for me yet.
Wow.
So,
I'm gonna drop a fortified village, reveal a plains. I have one in my hand, everybody, so that's untapped. Then, let's go ahead and let's get my boy out, Sam. They're partying together, so he's a 2/4. At the beginning of my combat, I'll create a food token, and my foods cost me 1 less to activate. So I will go to combat. I will create food because Sam's cooking up that good breakfast for us. And Frodo will. I can really attack anyone here, but the hobbits are going after Sauron, so I'll hit you for 1, Tiffany.
what did I say?
And that's it for
So
me.
you haven't been tempted yet, right?
Not yet.
Okay. 'Cause that second ability is my favorite. Just like being able to loot is fantastic. And that's on attack too.
I will activate the Weathered Wayfarer's ability because you have 3 lands.
True.
I'm gonna go get an island.
Is that the end of next turn or during your turn?
It is during my turn.
I noticed. That's what I thought.
There is that island going into my hand.
Anything else?
Yes, I'm going to play a land for turn.
Ooh, great idea.
And then I will pass.
Okay, drawing. I'm gonna play this island. I'm gonna play red, black, blue for this Moria Scavenger. He has Death Touch and Haste. He's a 1/4. I can tap him, discard a card, and draw a card if the discarded card was a creature card, and Masterworks 1.
Nice. Yeah, okay.
So that's fun. I'm gonna pass though.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Play 1 forest. I think I'd like to get on the board here, so I'm going to cast Legolas Greenleaf. 2/2, reach. He can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less, and whenever another legendary creature enters the battlefield under my control, he gets 1/1 counter. And then whenever Legolas Greenleaf deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card, which I'm going to tell you is the part I'm really excited about.
Very nice.
Pass.
All right, untap, draw. Let's go ahead.
I can't help but notice that I'm listed as Aragorn, King of Gondor.
It's actually the alternate commander for my deck.
Oh, interesting.
I'm gonna play.
But I'm not
So
listed at
rigged,
all.
Paul.
I'm gonna play Rosie Cotton of South Lane. She's really cool. She's a 1/1 hobbit, or halfling, and when she enters, I create a
man.
food token. And whenever I create a token, I put a +1/+1 counter on target creature I control other than Rosie. So I think I'll go ahead and beef up Frodo a little bit. He's going to need some food for his journey, so he's now at 2/4 with Vigilance. I will proceed to my combat step, where I create another food token off of Sam, so we're just piling up the food here. I'm going to have third breakfast at this rate.
Oh, man.
And then, yeah, look, I'm just going to have to keep beefing up. I guess I'm playing Voltron here. We got a 3/5 Vigilant Frodo.
I still have a 1/4 with Death Touch, I'll remind you.
Fair. And I have still not been tempted by the ring yet. We're early in the journey. So, I think I will actually attack Mario there because I don't think he's going to want to block with that 2/2. So 3/5 Vigilance.
All right.
Oh wait, I got a 2/4 as well, so I might actually send that one at JJ.
Yeah, that's fair. I take 2.
All right, so let's see.
Then I'll play Path of Ancestry tapped, and that will be my turn.
Alright. I will then play this Exotic Orchard. And then I think I will just pass my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, I'm going to do a little discard, but not a creature. Sorry. No orcs this time, but I do want that extra card draw. We'll untap and draw for turn. And let's see. We're going to play Sunken Hollow, which comes in tapped unless I control 2 or more basic lands, which I do. And then let's go ahead and play 4 for Sheila. Dread Weaver. So this is a spider demon. Whenever a non-token creature an opponent controls dies, exile it. It can pay 2 and a black and put a creature card exiled with Shelob Dread Weaver into its owner's graveyard, and then put 2 +1/+1 counters on Shelob and draw a card. That seems cool. Then I can pay X, a 1 and a black, put target creature card with mana value X exiled with Shelob onto the battlefield, tapped under my control.
Wow.
This seems fun. All right, I'll pass.
Spider demons, just like in my dreams.
I know, right?
Untap,
I
I'll
do not
keep.
want to beat this
Draw
one.
for turn. I'll play Flooded Grove. It's one of the lands I can filter mana through, so I can play green or blue to get green, 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 blue, or green, or blue, blue. It's good. And then I'm gonna have a bit of a small think. I could do a couple things. So let's just lignify Frodo because I can't keep taking that much damage.
Wow. Frodo becomes a tree. He's now a tree folk with base power and toughness 0/4 and loses all abilities.
Aw.
Very sad.
Yeah.
Frodo.
What's his power and toughness now? Tree. I don't know, man. Pass.
I believe he is actually a 2/6.
Yeah, that sounds more correct.
All right. Well then, that's quite mean, but I understand. I'm gonna drop a Woodland Cemetery, so that's black-green land. Well, that stops my attacking with Frodo for a little bit. Take a look at what's on the board here. Got a 1/1, 3/3, 1/4. In that case,
I think this one's married to Katy Perry if it comes up at all.
I'm gonna tap 4. Drop a Treebeard, Gracious Host. This is we're going with the tree theme now, everybody's trees. 0/5 Tree Folk has Trample and Ward of 2, which means that people gotta pay an extra 2 to target him. Otherwise it gets counted. When he enters, I create 2 food tokens.
Yo,
Running out of food tokens.
there's 15 life on Nick's board just sitting there.
All right, we got more food. Bam, bam. That
Borrow
triggers
ours.
Rosie to give me another 2 +1/+1 counters on something.
This is terrible.
Which I will go ahead and pop on Sam, given that Frodo's currently a tree. So he is now a 4/6. You know, when Frodo falls, Sam picks him up and keeps going, so this is very appropriate. Then let's move on to attacks at the beginning of combat. I make another food, bringing it up to 6 foods. I'm gonna have so much life. I'm gonna get to go 111 with Bilbo.
You might,
later.
yeah. I won't even be mad if the stream ends with Nick pulling every creature out of his deck. There's a card here
crank it
called Bilbo Birthday Celebrant. or something like that. When he hits 111, you can tap. If your life total gets to 111, you can tap him, exile him, and get any number of creatures out of your deck and put them into play.
Oh, here's another fun thing I didn't read about Treebeard. Whenever I gain life, I put that many +1/+1 counters on target halfling or tree folk. And I can activate foods for 1. So I got the food. Let's crack open a food right here. Yum yum yum. I'll gain 3 life. And then I gain 3 life, which means I put that many +1/+1 counters on a halfling. Should I just keep cranking up Sam at this point? I don't know. Maybe I should buff Rosie too. Let's buff Rosie. She's having a good time. 3 counters on her, so she's now 4/4. Oof. These hobbits are getting huge.
Yeah.
Really?
And you got Death Touchers, so I'm not going your way. Let's roll on in with a 3/7 at JJ and a 4/4 at Mario.
Is it a 3/7 or a 5?
Oh, I'm so sorry. You were correct. 5/7.
All right.
I don't know how to map.
I am going to flash in the Selfless Squire.
Ooh, that's
Nice.
When it has flash, and when it enters the battlefield, I prevent all damage that would be dealt to me this turn.
Oh, just you. Okay.
And whenever damage that would be dealt to me is prevented, I put that many +1/+1 counters on Selfless Squire. So,
it's a 6/6 now, right?
yeah.
Can I borrow like a couple different colors from you?
Yeah,
I'm gonna track commander damage for you with
Cool.
2
You took the 4 mark?
I sure did.
And that'll be it for me. Go ahead, JJ.
Let me know if anybody needs red or green. So let's make Frodo red and Sam will be green for everyone's interest. So, JJ, you got attacked by Frodo at one point, right? And I took, or Sam, I mean?
Frodo, Sam got blocked by the Selfless Squire, which is
a
now
turn
6/6.
ago, I think. Yeah, I think I got it. Never mind. Keep on.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to.
I guess I can still attack and block with Frodo. I did not.
Yeah, he's just a tree folk.
Just a
2
tree.
mana to play this Talisman of Conviction.
Nice. Oh, somebody in the chat clicked no on my behalf for the ring tempt you mechanic. I just wanted to make like more be clearer. I think it's like fun, but it's not a great design.
And then I'm going to play Windbrisk Heights, which is Hideaway 4.
And then what the condition on Windbrisk Heights is if you
Attack with 3 or more creatures.
It's something like 10 life.
If you attack with 3 or more
Oh,
creatures.
yeah, that's pretty good.
And a white. Okay. I will. This under there. The rest go on the bottom of my library.
Yeah, in like any order.
Big Squire. I'd hate to see the knight.
Selfish
I
knight.
will tap 3 mana to play this Bastion Protector.
Oh, yeah, that's good too.
Commander creatures I control get +2/+2 and have indestructible. I will pass my turn.
All right, at the end of your turn, I'm going to do this thing again. I'm going to discard this Forbidden Alchemy, but put it over here so I remember it has flashback. No orcs, but I do get a card, so that's nice. I'll untap for turn. We'll draw for turn. We'll put this mountain into play. We're going to place, let's see, what are we going to? Yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put this shiny impetus onto Sam.
Ooh.
So it gets +2/+2 and is goaded, so it can't attack me. But I also get a treasure token whenever it attacks. So that's cool.
Seems decent.
Well,
And then I'll pass the
All
turn.
right, untap.
not very flavorful given Sam's stalwart resistance against being tempted by the ring, but that's okay. We'll live with it.
He's all of a sudden like, this isn't even worth as much, but I gotta get one. Okay, thinking. I do not love the position I'm in. Let's vote early and vote off and screw it. CIRDAN.
Are we voting?
CIRDAN? Yeah, we are. The Shipwright.
Can I filibuster? Sorry.
Okay, so let's see. So everybody's gonna vote for someone in secret.
Okay.
For each vote someone gets, they're gonna draw a card, and if someone gets no votes, they're gonna put a permanent into play for free. So, trying to decide how I think this should go.
Oh wait, we're doing it like that.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Orient it to the camera. Okay.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Democracy. All right.
Ooh, 2 cards. Ooh.
I get 1 card.
JJ, you get to put something on the back.
Yeah, I do.
Ooh, that's fun.
And I think Nick gets 1
I
card.
get 1 card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you got a vote, you get a card.
I figured you weren't gonna vote for
Is
me.
any
so I didn't
permanent?
vote, so.
Yeah.
Great.
Any permanent in your hand.
I am going to play Court of Ire. It's an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, I become the monarch.
Ooh.
And at the beginning of my upkeep, Court of Ire deals 2 damage to any target. If I'm the monarch, it deals 7 damage instead.
Forgot, Legolas has a trigger on CIRDAN, the shipwright entry, so I get a 1/1 counter on Legolas. With power 2 or less, you can't be blocked back with power 2 or less. And everyone went ahead and just made that not really an option. Oh no, hey, look at that. I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm pretty sure I can get away with it. Nick, for free.
What's the deal?
He's a 3/3, he can't be blocked by
I
creatures
have a
with power
creature
2 or
that's
less.
a 0/5.
Power 2 or less, they can't block him.
Oh, 2 or less? Well, this is a 3/6.
No, it's a 0. It's a,
I have a
damn
+1
it, it's a
+1.
1/3.
I have 2 +1/+1 counters on him.
But okay, but no, but he's a 0/4, so he's just a 2/6, right?
But the counters still remain on
Yeah,
him.
so he's just a 2/6.
Oh, okay. my
I'm
bad.
attacking you for free.
Still not doing that properly. Don't trust me for numbers. I'm a
I
writer.
really wanted that card.
You got me.
Draw and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 says I am passing the turn.
Okay. So, someone else is gonna have to double check my math this whole game.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty sure it'll be me because I'm gonna get attacked right now, and I want to make sure I know how much I'm taking.
Draw for turn. Drop of planes. Wow, that's pretty fun. Okay.
Nick points out that Shahrazad lets you play filibuster in Magic.
Okay. Well then. I guess I will go ahead to my combat. Sam's gonna have to attack somebody who's not Tiffany. Beginning of combat, I will create a food token from Sam, though. And when I create a token, I get a +1/+1 counter, which I will put on Rosie. No, wait, I can't put it on Rosie because she can't put it on
She's
herself.
the
So
one, yeah.
he gets it instead. 4 counters on him.
Getting bigger.
Yep. And then, so he's currently a 6/8. Is that right?
Yeah, it seems right. Well,
No,
because
sorry.
He's an
He's
8/10
because of the.
Always good to
You're
check.
welcome.
I'm gonna. Someone else do the numbers for me.
Is there anything evasive? Just big power top?
He's just huge.
Okay, great.
Yeah, he's a beefy
Jeez.
Hear
hog.
that, CIRDAN? You're gonna get in a fight you can't win, but
All right, so my 8/10 Sam is gonna roll in at Mario.
yeah, I'm gonna have to block that with my commander.
Don't think I'm shocking. Well, yeah, everybody else can just stay home.
Yeah.
Sweet. So killed your commander with that.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna drop these fellows, the banquet guests. They have an affinity for food, which means it costs 1 less for each food I control, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was the count for everyone. So I already have 6 in my X. I'm gonna pay the green-white with the Path of Ancestry, which allows me to scry 1. Put that on the bottom. Then just gonna. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put. Nah, yeah, I'll put 2 more in. So they are gonna come in as. Oh, I'm sorry. They come in with twice X counters. So they're gonna come in as a 16/16. We're having a big banquet here, guys.
I'm sorry, wait, what? What is that?
It's a 16/16 trample.
Oh my gosh.
They've come to eat, and I have all the food in the world.
Well, you know, I might counter that. Actually. I just don't feel like
fun.
it's too big. It's too big. It's too big.
It is
Leave
arcane
me some
denial, so
cards.
everybody, yeah.
All right. So at the beginning of the next upkeep, I get a card, huh?
You
All right,
get
Get 2 cards.
You get 2 cards. I get 1 card.
Party's canceled, everyone. I'm sorry. Well then, in that case, I don't need to keep the mana open to make it indestructible, so I'll go ahead and drop. You know what's funny? I'm actually going to bring him back to my hand. Revive the Shire.
Oh, nice. That card's actually
Return
really
target permanent card from my graveyard to my hand. Banquet guests are coming back.
Oh, come on.
The banquet has been rescheduled. And I'm going to create a food token when I do that, which, as you all know and love, I actually have food tokens, so I will...
Yeah, we can use a die if you want. Or does anybody
Oh,
else
I
have
have
food
a
they're not using?
token.
Yeah.
I'll slip this in for now. That will trigger Rosie, and I'll put one on Treebeard, because why not? He deserves some love too.
Doesn't look very delicious, but you can have it.
Spider food. Cool. I think that's it for me. Go ahead, JJ.
All right. Untap my stuff.
Hobbits are hungry.
Yo.
Hungry, hungry hobbits.
I am the Monarch at my upkeep. So I'm going to deal 7 damage to Rosie Cotton of South Lane. I'm sorry.
Sam is
Big
not
ups.
happy
Let's
about that.
maybe play the game, man. In the contention.
And then
Sam's gonna cry so hard. That's who he gets married to.
I am going to...
Watch who you're
Oh, and I get to draw a card in your upkeep because of the counterspell.
Two.
Two cards.
Yeah, and you
Ah.
should draw one during JJ's upkeep.
Oh, really?
From
Oh,
from Arcane
that's
Denial.
right. Look at that. Thank you.
Ooh, do a poll if Arcane Denial is good or not, because it gives your opponent cards, but it also replaces itself.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am going to cast EOWYN, Shieldmaiden.
Here she comes.
Boom.
Oh, commander on the board.
And then, do I get to scry from Path of Ancestry if it's my command?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great.
She shares the type with herself.
With herself, yeah. Funnily enough.
Okay, I will leave that there. I feel like I should probably attack someone.
Seems decent.
I
I
am...
recommend Mario.
Yeah.
I recommend the player who's winning.
I mean, I got
Whatever it is.
I do have a 6/6. I don't think I can get through to him.
But he'll have less stuff, and you won't lose the 6/6. Killing me doesn't get you anywhere. Kinda does.
gets us towards the end of the game.
Yeah. That's implicitly always true, but I try not to draw attention.
I am gonna attack you, Nick. I'm sorry.
That's
It's a
fine.
6/6.
Right, so Frodo's only a 2/6. I think I did my math right that time, and this guy's a 1/6. So, look, I've got 7 million food, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take 6.
All right. 35.
And then I will pass my turn, and at the end of my turn, because I'm the monarch, I will draw a card.
All right, I'm
Seems
going
good.
to do this thing. I will. What am I going to do? Gutter Snipe is going into the graveyard, and I'm going to Massworks 1.
JJ, what creature in Lord of the Rings is Gutter Snipe? I'm just kidding. I'm just
A goblin?
yeah, it's a goblin, but that's one of the cards where they're like, it's plausible that the thing called this isn't Lord of the Rings. Why not throw it in there? Because it's
There are
definitely-
goblins in Lord of the
Sure, it's
Rings.
plenty.
Sort of goblin shaman.
There's just a
perhaps.
lot of stuff where it's like, this is a magic card first, and they're like, and I suppose it would fit the theme here
Let's
too.
get all of the goblins, all of the elves. Let's get them out here.
Okay, we're going to play Foreboding Runes. Enters the battlefield. I'll reveal that I do have a swamp in my
I
hands.
believe it.
We're all done for.
I know.
Powerful magic.
Okay, we're at 7 mana, everyone. We're so close to Sauron, but we're not quite there yet. Let's see. So instead,
This is a 2/6 and a 1/6.
okay. All right, this may be not so fun right now. We'll go a different direction.
I mean, if it's a board wipe, do it. Whatever it takes.
Says the man with one creature.
yeah, I need it real bad. I'm not even being naked, like coy about this. I'm in trouble.
All right. Well, you know, I'm gonna pass.
Oh well, that's like a board wipe.
Oh wait, no, actually I'm not. Sorry. Apologies. I changed my mind. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. I would like to play this
Thumb war?
Lidless Gaze. It says exile the top card of each player's library until the end of my next turn. I may play those cards, and mana of any type can be spent to cast them. It also has flashback, which is fun. Let's see, what am I? Okay, so it wasn't. Let's see.
seen better piles of cards.
I've seen
but-
better piles, but you know, it's not terrible.
we'll
Let's
just
look
leave
what we
these
got. Yeah, I don't have to play them this turn. I can play them until the end of my next turn. So, can't be so okay, interesting. Exile target non-land permanent. Interesting. This dude, I can't play him this turn. Probably not going to play this forest, but it's exile.
I mean,
Lidless gaze, huh? To take my hat off, I'm a lidless gay.
come on.
All right. Well, what should be banished? Is there anything we want to banish?
I mean, you know,
No.
I got a list
Not
of
me.
6 things deep.
Court of Ire? I don't know. That's gonna.
I mean,
Court of Ire may be.
I'd
a
leave Court of Ire because that gives
problem.
Nick a reason to go after JJ. And then he gets to draw cards too, which he loves doing. I know that. Good authority.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, we'll hold on to that till next turn, but I will pay 2 to play this hit land rope, whatever it is. We'll figure it out.
Cool.
What's a Hithlin rope?
It says it can't be sacrificed, and it says I can pay 1 and tap it and search my library for a basic land card, put it onto, well, that will be very helpful to me, actually. Put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. The player to your right gains control of Hithlin rope, and then I can pay 2 and tap it, draw a card, and then the player to the right gains control of Hithlin rope. So eventually
Fun
when I
for
do
everyone.
something with it,
Great.
it'll be your turn.
Your rope.
That is the magic rope that Galadriel gave the hobbits.
Oh, so that yeah, legit. It's the one that.
Not entirely clear in the movies that it was magical. It does like untie itself at one point, but
it's like it won't fail if you don't want it to, and
Yeah.
it will fail if you need it to, or something. Basically.
I'm just gonna hang on to these over here so I can remember that they exist. Someone help me remember.
All right, untap. Nothing at my upkeep. Draw for turn. I seem to be out of lands to play. Okay, let's opt. Scry 1 and then draw a card. Put that on the bottom. And draw. Okay. And then I will have to discard if I don't do anything else, which is not fantastic. I don't think I can not do anything. All right, let's go. Paradise Druid has hexproof as long as it's untapped and taps for 1 of any color. You know, fine enough. And then I think I'm going to just. Well, let's see if there's a combat that's any kind of profitable here. I doubt it highly. Looks like no. Well, yeah. I mean, Nick, you still can't block me, right? Same idea.
2 power, 1 power, so.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna go to combat and swing at Nick. I need cards.
All right.
And I'll draw for a turn and lay forest. That worked out okay. What else? What else? What else? Now that I have 3 mana, anything? It appears not. I will pass the turn.
Fun fact, Legolas only speaks to Frodo directly once in the entire movie.
And then there's the bit where when they all come into his healing room, he says everyone's name
doesn't
but
know his
Legolas.
name.
So the theory is he just doesn't know that guy's name at all.
Which is why he's attacking Frodo.
The
because-
tall one! Yeah.
too late to ask.
I'd just be so embarrassed, Sam. Oh, what a great bunch of movies.
Okay. Well. So, you guys both have Death Touch or just the orcs?
No, just the one orc rogue.
Gotcha. Well then,
But that Sam ain't coming near me.
that was true. Let's, go to combat, make another food.
Oh my
Unfortunately, I don't get any more counters from Rosie.
Which, yeah,
She
I
did.
cannot say how good that play was.
Yeah, nicely done.
But I will go ahead and attack. Yeah, let's attack JJ because she's the monarch. So Sam's rolling in your way. Currently a 8-10. And then Treebeard, my friend here. You know what? Treebeard is also coming your way because I'm angry.
That's fair. And Treebeard is what?
He's currently a 1/6 trample.
And then for the amount of life you gain, you put counters.
Exactly. I can put 3 counters on him for every food I sack.
Okay.
Golly. Need to trample.
EOWYN is indestructible because of the
Girl.
Bastion Protector.
True story.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So I will block Sam with EOWYN and Treebeard with the Bastion Protector, who's a 3/3.
All right. For damage, I'm going to go ahead and stack some food to buff up my Treebeard. So let's crack this. I gain 3 life, if you don't mind, Mario.
35?
3 counters on Treebeard, which
Well,
puts
y'all
him
can see it. I'm not going to.
No!
to a 4/9.
Not my best play.
Well, I mean, like, that was, yeah, I don't know. Putting something there was probably better than nothing.
Something is better.
Because when the
Sam's
Bastion
block, right?
Protector dies, EOWYN is not going to be indestructible anymore.
Right. That's true. And we'll die, yeah.
Let's crack another food because I'm running out of tokens.
38.
3 more life. This is now 7 counters on him. So 6. And that should be fine for now. So I will trample over your Bastion Protector for 4.
So wait, so how much has Sam got on him right now? 5?
He is a 6/10. So they just bounce
plenty
off
of
each
damage.
other.
Okay, right on.
You got your treasure from that too, right?
I did.
Cool. All right, so yeah, trample over for 4. Bastion Protector dies.
Which triggers
Oh.
Shelob.
Which is gonna, yeah.
Actually, too,
'cause he
doesn't
gets,
Eowyn lose indestructible
I just
now?
said that,
Yes.
Yeah, okay, sorry, I missed
It's
that.
okay.
Wait, so what happens?
So you get Bastion
and I'll
Protector
take
is
the
exiled.
Monarch
Yeah,
card.
you will.
But Eowyn is, when it's exiled, can be redirected back to the command zone. So Bastion,
Right.
yeah, so basically Shelob sneaks in, grabs Bastion Protector, and spiders him up. And then Tiff can
Let's
activate
just put him over here
things.
so I can remember.
Okay.
No, Shelob's whatever.
Then I'll go ahead,
it on the
post-combat,
shield,
and I'm going to play Gwai here, perhaps? Greatest of the Eagles. I thought that was Jalen Hurts, but maybe I'm wrong.
I thought it was Sam Eagle. It only took me a long time to figure out Nick was talking about a football player. I got there.
So this is a 5/5 flying legendary eagle. When it attacks, which will be next turn, presumably, a target attacking creature gains flying till end of turn, so he picks up those hobbits and takes them with him, much like in The Hobbit. In the beginning of each end step, if I gained 3 or more life this turn, which I did, in fact, I gained 6, I will create a 3/3 white bird creature token with flying, and whenever this creature attacks, target attacking creature gains flying. So another little mini eagle. This is the guy that comes in, saves all the hobbits in The Hobbit, so he's making a bunch of whole eagles that can take my hobbits to victory. So I'll
Or
make
home
myself
from.
a little eagle, and I believe that will be all for my turn.
All right, at the end of your
And then,
turn,
in my end step, I can draw the monarch card, but
I'm gonna activate the Weathered Wayfarer.
You did make an eagle, right?
Also, at the end of next turn, I'm going to use this treasure to do this Hitland Rope's basic
Got a mountain.
land ability, so
Where
I
do
don't
you know
have to
eagle
do that.
tokens?
And then I give it to you.
Oh, thank you.
But I think it's tapped.
You want to make
It's
sure?
tapped.
It's up to
Untap that
you.
here.
If you want it, you
Yeah.
take it.
I'll take an eagle from you. Mario's artistry knows no bounds, so I'm looking forward to my eagle token.
All right,
We're going to go ahead and put this
it is
island
the top
on.
of my turn.
Yeah, we'll put a mountain out. No. What are we going to put out? We don't know.
I have 3 damage I can do to something.
Uh-oh. Did you want to draw this eagle?
Maybe Sheila.
Yeah, I was
You
thinking
don't do it to
Shelob.
Shelob, I won't Vanishing Light it the next turn.
Ooh, politicking.
Don't trust deals from Sauron.
Hey, hey.
Hey, here's a ring. It's fine. Don't worry about it at all. Thank you.
Yeah, I know. It's a mumble. I'm going to Google pictures of eagles between turns.
I like it. It's a nice eagle. I'm gonna write that he has jump. That's how I'm gonna abbreviate the ability to. He jumps people.
So, did she lob 3 damage at Shelob, or where'd we land there?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry about that.
Goodbye, Shelob.
Don't like the spiders.
Court is very angry at spiders.
So that card just is exiled forever now.
Goodbye, exiled
bye.
card that I wanted to cast.
This
I
Hobbit deck is
didn't
really
want
good.
Sauron to
Yeah.
be indestructible. That sounds bad to me.
Yeah, she was bad.
Perfect for you. I play a mountain for turn.
Nobody's taken commander damage in a while, right? I think it's just been Sam once and
Correct.
FRODO once.
Some of us can't play our commanders.
think I can replay EOWYN.
Sweet. What did that cost you? 7?
Yeah.
Is Quarter Iron doing 3 or 2 damage?
It does do 2 damage.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
so no
Sheila.
Sheila.
Fighter is all Rider. Is there even a good target?
I don't think so.
Not really. You can't dome anybody, huh? Or is it just creatures?
I could kill your druid, but that doesn't
No,
feel
it's got
very
hexproof
nice.
because it's untapped. Woohoo!
So
Kill
yeah,
my
you-
orc if you want.
Oh yeah, sure. The Amass Orc is like the target, I guess. We'll try to because it's only creatures, right? No doming players.
No, it's any
any
target.
target.
Oh, well.
So you can shoot someone if you want, but
All right, Nick in the face, 2 damage.
Ooh.
We've got work to do on Nick. Look at all his food.
I'm aware. Okay, yeah, maybe we'll get there. I don't know.
And then I am going to recast EOWYN, provided that I have the mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
So Eowyn ends up marrying Eomir, and they end up being like.
So brother,
Is it no? So who does she marry? She marries Faramir.
she marries Faramir.
Faramir, and so she's like. And then does Faramir get a job when Aragorn's king?
He is the steward of Gondor,
Still,
so he has
okay.
the same job.
So I guess she moves to Gondor and lives there.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, probably right. That's fun.
Eowyn and Eomir end up A-OK.
Yeah, yay! More like yay, Amir.
And then Eomir actually also ends up marrying a like noble lady of who's related to Aragorn somehow, I think.
Oh, sure, why not?
Oh, royalty.
What's
They
it's so
all
funny
are
too with
very
Lord of the Rings
tight.
because like everyone's like these nobles are great, but like I don't know, you know, it's not a very like Spider-Man where anybody could be Spider-Man kind of story. You know what I mean? Like only Aragorn could unite the men. or
I'm
whatever.
gonna pass my turn.
All right.
All right, let's see. Do I want to do the thing? I do. So I'm going to discard this land card, and then I'm going to draw a card, and then we'll untap for turn. And I'll draw for turn. All right, this is awesome. Choked Estuary. I'll again reveal a swamp in my hand,
Oh, look at
Still
that.
there.
so it cannot. It will come in.
Is Sauron
Untapped.
coming?
No, because not quite yet, I think, because I got these 2 pretty fun exiled cards that I can only play till the end of this turn.
Fair.
So I'm probably going to do it. Now, Nick, tell me. You have some kind of bird that may be creating other birds, and this seems like a problem to me.
Sure.
So,
Would you like to make a deal that the birds don't attack you?
I see.
I haven't been attacking. I don't know if I've attacked you more than the first time
No,
this
but
game.
you
anyway.
can definitely attack me with birds, because I have no way to defend against that.
Low key, just making a lot of flyers in this set is pretty great. There's not a
All
ton
right,
of
how about
flyers.
this? I won't attack you with the eagle or any of the subsequent eagles if you do not remove him. What you're threatening a banishing. light,
I'm
right?
threatening a banishing light.
All right. If you don't do that to any of my things right now, you get immunity from eagle attacks.
Okay, all right, tempting. Are there other things that should be banished at this time?
I mean, I do think Wire is like the best card on the board. The Mo Court is fine. I don't know. Them's my thoughts. I don't know. I vote Wire personally. I promise I won't attack you with any eagles if you.
Thanks. What else is big over there? What's going on with that tree guy?
This guy, he's currently a 7/12 trample ward 2.
I don't love that.
He's actually a pretty good target.
He gets big when I gain life. Or other things too.
Oh, yes. But he's on the ground.
Yes, I would not attack into your Death Toucher.
Okay, so, well, first, I'm gonna play this dude. He's one of my dudes. We like him. His name is Grima. Tell me about Grima.
It
Sauron's
just sucks.
footman. He just sucks.
He's the worst.
Worm tongue.
You heard it here.
Yeah.
He just sucks. Grima, Saruman's footman, he can't be blocked though, so that seems good.
Slimy little man.
Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile an instant or sorcery card. And then I can cast that card without paying its mana cost. So then that player puts the exiled cards that weren't cast this way onto the bottom of their library. So you don't actually get to lose your cards. I think that's nice of me and Grima to allow that.
Sweethearts.
Cool, but that doesn't solve my problem of who am I gonna banish? Okay, Nick. Do you want to lose the eagle or your tree? Does that mean you'll still not attack me with the eagles? The eagle's
No,
gotta
if
go.
I lose the tree, okay, get the eagle. That's fine.
I'm sorry, Nick. The eagle's gotta go.
All right.
I'll take
But so
the
Vanishing Light
point
is one of
there,
these
just
where
so
if
you remember.
Vanishing Light leaves play, the eagle comes
Yeah,
back.
if I manage to destroy that, I can get him back. but
That's true. So
Eagle
it's not
die.
that bad. So you should just remember that it's not that bad.
We'll see. We'll see.
And let's see, what else?
And then the eagle has the jump ability static, the
Correct.
token, right?
Yeah.
That might be it for me this turn. I'll pass.
All right.
Do you have any cards left from your exile that have to go away now, or did you play them all?
I played them all.
Nice.
Not my forest, which I was powerful. Okay, I've drawn a card. It's a card. I'll tell you what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the amount of mana I have. Eagles making things fly, so Treebeard's probably in the air, so that's huge.
What makes you think I'm attacking you with it?
Well, I can't assume you won't, but who knows?
How is eagles making things fly?
That's what they do.
The second one that I made also has the ability to jump other dudes.
All right, this is it.
No, you still did good, I think.
Yeah, you got rid of the one that makes more eagles that also do that, so I think it's fair.
Wait, so which one is the bird that Gandalf jumps onto to be rescued
I think that's
from
a
Saruman?
moth.
No, he sends him off to get the bird.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know the eagles' names.
And then
That's where
which
my
wiggles
my
and tiggles
lord
and jiggles inside
depth.
of him. I don't know.
Well, because all these cards have names, so
I
there's a
assume
bunch of
it's
birds.
Guahir who comes and picks him up. I don't know. I think I.
But not the only named eagle in this set,
Yeah.
though,
There's a
so
lot of
not a
them.
sure bet.
Eagle
And I
tribal.
bet they do all have names.
Eagle tribal win wizards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana left. So I 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 cards in my hand. So I'm just gonna pass.
Alrighty.
Really love it when I'm affecting the board so much.
Go ahead.
Yeah, what's going on with you over
I
there?
don't know.
Draw the
You
turn.
have a ton of
It's a
mana.
lot of cute crap too. It's just like, but like, when someone's like, "What are you gonna do about this 12 flyer?" I'm like, "I don't know. I guess get hit, probably." Yeah.
Well, Legolas has reach, at least.
Yeah. Reachy boy.
Okay.
How come I have a spider that doesn't have reach? What the heck?
She does live in a cave.
Oh.
Although it's a cave in a
Can't
mountain.
reach very far when the cave roof.
I mean, it's como se because it's a cave in a mountain, so I don't know.
Alright. I'm gonna play Merry, Warden of Isengard. So one of the other famous hobbits of Merry and Pippin fame. This is a 1/4. Whenever one or more artifacts enter the battlefield under my control, such as a food token, I create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. It only triggers once per turn, though. So,
Who good?
The name of the other eagles. There's Landreval and Meldenor.
nice.
I remember that. No one told me.
I like Menaldor in
And in
this
fact, I'm gonna
one.
change how I tap that so that I can scry, if that's okay with it.
Yeah, I think you ought to.
Bottom. Then let's go ahead and play an enchantment called of herbs or herbs, depending on how you like to pronounce it, and stewed rabbit. This is a saga, so it comes in on 1. I put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature, and I create a food token. So here's a food token. I will +1/+1 my eagle. Now he bigger.
The eagle's coming for me.
Then I will move to attacks. So this guy can't attack Tiffany. Anyone else have any Anyone have any flyers other than me?
I have a reach blocker technically with Legolas.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say flyer.
Let's go ahead then and for the sin of destroying my eagles, Tiffany.
I figured that would
Oh wait,
happen.
Sam can't come at you, but but I will. Eagle and Treebeard. Oh, sorry. When the artifact entered, I also get my 1/1 soldier. I forgot about that. So he is just chilling over here somewhere. Thought I had a soldier token.
Okay, so what's the deal with Treebeard? He's
Just
just
huge.
big,
And then from
and he's
yeah,
trample.
so Nick can sack food into it to
This
give
is a
himself
soldier token.
Alright.
give it more power to
All
himself.
right, well, I guess my Moria scavenger maybe has seen his last.
And this guy has to attack.
But flying, right? They're both
It's
flying.
flying.
They're both flying?
Yeah,
oh my
Homeboy
gosh.
picks him up.
And
All right,
Sam
I'm
will
in
come
trouble.
at JJ.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm just keeping Frodo back to block because he's a tree boy. So, yeah. So Sam attacking JJ, and then Eagle and Flying Treebeard at Tiffany.
I will take that damage.
How many
Sam had
much?
trample.
Seems like a lot.
I'm going to be sacking a food,
Take my other treasure.
gain
back.
3 life, and putting another 3 on. I can only put them on hobbits, halflings, or tree folks. So let's tick him up another 3.
Yikes.
Brutal.
So what, 9 total?
10.
10.
So 10 damage there and 4. So 14 damage to Tiffany, and you jumped with against Sam. Cool. And you get your treasure token, right?
And then what, Sam hit somebody, right? So did JJ?
No, you got chunked by a
Oh,
creature.
nice, okay. Just trying to make sure we keep track of commander damage. It feels like it might come up. I don't know.
I
Might
know
come
there's
up.
some dragons
Then
in
I will
here.
go
I'd
to
like
my
to
end
see
step
them.
and draw a card for Monarch and pass through.
Okay.
Oh, my poor elves. Treebeard's an imp. His real name is actually Fangorn, right? And that's why they call it Fangorn Forest, because he like lives there.
Is that his name?
I think. Well, there's a card where he's referred to as Fangorn, and it's definitely Treebeard, so maybe. And then the Ints were like tree people, and they like kind of manage the forest. They're like forest herders, and they I guess misplaced their wives. Like, there's a whole thing. They don't know where the Int wives are. Which, you know, maybe it's one of those things where you meet the Int wives and they're like, no, we snuck away. Can you imagine? They're the worst. Oh, and also he has like a beard, but it's made out of tree, so it's extremely literal. Sauron killed the wives, I'm being told.
Oh.
Which, that's sad.
It's just a rumor.
Some real Sauron behavior. Sauron. What a guy.
Okay.
You should do stuff with the rope. Pass it around.
I should. Gotta
He just
leave
wants
mana
the
up for
rope.
rope.
Oh, did you do a quarter of or 2 damage?
Well, this is
Do
not
not have it
eternity.
anymore. Oh no, it's still there.
But it's EOT, right?
It is a top
upkeep.
of my turn. Yeah.
We should do 2 damage.
I should do 2 damage to something. Be very smart of me to do.
Not a good target.
Yeah.
There's orcs. There's soldier. There's faces.
Yep. See soldiers.
I think I'll get rid of your lifelink soldier.
You got it.
And then how many creatures do you have?
In total,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Three, a combination of 3 and 5.
Does somebody have 7 cards in hand?
And who's asking?
Me?
Yeah,
I have 7.
I have 5.
Sure.
I will go ahead and
Now I need you guys in the booth to Google it. Tell me if there's like info on the Entwives being killed by Sauron or not. This must be told. I have to know. Maybe Jeff Bezos will tell us. When's an ink going to show up on that TV show? Let's have it.
I am going to tap
I
4
assume Jeff's
mana
watching.
to play this Door of Destinies.
Oh man.
What does that do?
That's the one.
As it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. I'm choosing humans. Whenever you cast a spell of the chosen type, put a charge counter on Door of Destinies. Creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+1 for each charge counter on Door of Destinies.
Sweet.
And then I am going to tap, yes, 4 mana with 2 red to dash this Flame Rush Rider,
Ooh.
which is going to put a counter on Door of Destinies.
Show enough McGruff. Oh, that's a lot of text.
And
I'll be reading that,
then I don't have like good attacks.
That doesn't matter. Just do it anyway.
Okay, well, I'm going to go to combat. EOWYN is going to create 2 knights with trample and haste. They are 2 2s. They are 3 3s because of the Door of Destinies.
Heck. Yeah, well, no, because they trigger it too, don't they?
No, you
they're
have
not
to
humans?
cast a spell.
Oh, right. We're okay. It's not ETB. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's something. So if we can get Aragorn, Boromir, Gandalf, and Gimli out, we have the whole fellowship.
And we all just win the game.
We shake
The
hands
game
and go
just
home.
ends.
Well done, everybody.
Coalition victory.
Ah, boy.
So Mario's got a 3-3 and a 2-1.
Yeah.
Best path to not dying.
Sorry, Mario. I am going to attack you
Yeah?
with this 4/4. These two 3/3s.
And
EOWYN also.
and maybe one or two more. Why not?
I don't.
Oh, that's it?
Oh, no, I do have the selfless squire.
Why not? I mean, come on. Send it.
All right.
Are you
Being attacked
taunting
by a
me?
horde of humans.
Sure enough, I'm going to cast Galadrim Ambush,
Oh no.
which just says create X11 green elf warrior creature tokens, where X is the number of attacking creatures, which is what, 1, 2, 3, 4?
It is 4.
And we surely don't want to move that selfless square. And then prevent all damage that would be dealt by not elves. So,
Fair enough.
Quattro. 1, 2,
The elves are ambushing.
3, 4. That card's sweet. I really like it. Like in a counter token strategy, it's pretty decent. So do I have any good use here?
These don't get hurt, so you can block.
like chumpy stuff.
What happens with the Flame Rush Rider? When it attacks, you create tokens of things. Did you do that?
I did not.
Okay.
Give out a
Create a
shit.
token that's a copy of another target attacking creature that's tapped and attacking.
Cool.
Which one?
They're gonna go away at the end of my turn.
Knight or something like that, right?
Well, you can, because what? Can you not make Flame Rider? So I guess the best choice would be one more human knight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. They die at the end of turn, right? The knights.
they do.
It's just the one from the Flame Rush Rider.
Oh,
These
sure.
ones
Those,
live.
These
are
stay,
for,
yeah.
for realsies. Okay, so Flame Rush is just a 4/4.
It's a 4/4. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let's put. Oh, that's kind of a lot of elves. Let's prevent all damage.
Yeah,
to
your
not
elves don't get hurt. Just
Right.
throw them under there.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do as far as taking damage is concerned. So yeah, let's send
don't take
Legolas. They don't. I do. I need to spread blockers around.
I see.
So let's put
Do you-
Legolas and one elf in front of Flame Rush. Then Paradise Druid.
Did I read the card?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you
Pretty
take
sure it's a
damage?
fog, dude.
Yeah, that didn't sound like.
Prevent all combat damage to be dealt with to my non-elf
Oh,
creatures.
so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you have invincible elves
I'm
that can
good.
just kill whatever you
Yes,
want.
great. All right, so yes, so Legolas and an elf for the Flame Rush. EOWYN, we'll get Paradise Druid and 2 of the elves. That's 4. Or no, I need 1 more elf, right? That's 5. And then that's it. I guess I'll block. Yeah, fuck it, that's it. Because then, yeah,
She does have first strike. Does that?
they won't die
Okay.
because they, yeah. So
Oh right. Yeah.
all my elves will survive. So she'll take 5, and then Homeboy down the road will take 4. So everybody else is alive though.
So Flame Rush Rider and EOWYN die?
Yes, I believe so. And they are still exiled, except for EOWYN. So Flame Rush Rider does get exiled.
Okay. Under Shelob, right?
Yeah, spider food.
All right. All the elves are ambushing.
See, that's what it's like. It's cutesy. I'm not like, now I have a board state, but for a while there, I was just really like, I hope I don't die. We're not allowed to use swears, so whoever sweared was probably me. I apologize.
I'd have to guess it was Mario. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Heck dang fart.
Nope.
Okay.
Pass.
All right, at the end of your turn, I will discard this swamp, draw a card, and then I will untap.
Man, I didn't know all the wives were dead. I just thought they were out there somewhere. I was like low-key excited for when they got back together.
It's a very grim thing to fixate on.
No,
Yes.
they lost them.
Lost them.
So they,
They ain't around no more.
All right, let's see here.
Depressing everyone in the stream right now.
Yeah, it's depressing. Imagine if all your wives left. Tiffany, don't leave.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do hostage taker.
Ooh.
I'm gonna hostage that eagle.
Aw.
Which I think it just destroys
it
it
just
forever.
destroys
yeah.
it. It's
All
just
right.
gone. Goodbye.
Eagle, I'm just imagining an eagle being held up with a knife to its throat.
Doing that sad little chirp they do.
Aw, poor eagle.
He is a poor, poor, poor eagle. Let's see, what else do I have here?
Hi. I said hi.
Hi.
Fun movie fact about Wormtongue. There's a very famous scene where I believe it's Sauron gets stabbed in the back by Wormtongue, and he lets out this like gasp and tumbles off the tower. And the actor Christopher Lee, who portrayed Saruman, who's since passed, Peter, what's his name? The director, Peter Jackson, the director, is like, yeah. So you get stabbed and you make this sound, and you fall off. He's like, no, that's not what it sounds like when you stab a man in the back and he dies, because Christopher Lee was a member of basically the James Bonds, the whatever that organization was called, the
Like
British
basically
Secret
MI6,
Service, and he
before it was
killed a
MI6.
bunch of Nazis in World War II. So he knows exactly what it sounds like when you stab a man in the back, and he was able to put that into a performance.
Thanks,
So,
Chris.
Go ahead.
Wow. All right, so speaking of, I'm going to move to attack, and I'm going to attack Nick with Grima.
Hey,
You can't be
Stab me in the
blocked.
back. All right.
And I would like you to exile cards until you come across a instant or sorcery.
Okay. So I'll take
So
one.
one, right? Oop, there it goes.
Creatures, artifacts, lands. Do these get exiled permanently, or they go?
No,
on the
no, they
bottom
go on the
right?
bottom of your.
Creatures, lands. Gonna be here all day. Creatures,
Right.
lands, lands. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
I thought you would have
Let's
something
just start
good.
going
You
turbo.
will when you get. I know
Instant.
there's. I was gonna say I know there's stuff in there.
Mortify.
See,
Mortify. All
What do you get to do with that?
I get to cast it without paying its mana cost.
that is
Do
good.
these
Really?
go random at the bottom of my thing?
They go on the bottom of your library in a random order.
That's pretty decent.
It's pretty decent. Pretty decent. I would like to destroy Tree Folk guy.
He does have Ward of 2.
I'll pay 2 for Tree
Okay.
Folk guy.
I don't have any way around that, I don't think. Destroyed with my own Mortify.
Thank you for
Oh,
playing. All right. That's gonna be it for my turn.
Nice. Untap. Upkeep. DFT. Yes, perfect.
Down
Excellent.
for Tree Folk?
Down for tree. You know, I'm DFT. Elves love tree folk. I will play another land. I will.
Hooray, that's nice. The Treebeards get to see the Entwives again. It's a happy ending.
Oh, see, yeah, great. Now I can stop talking about it. And all was well, Entwife wise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be my commander, and then I'd have up 2 mana. And we'd get to vote, which is fun. So
I like voting.
let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flood. Filter into this for blue. 6, 7. Yeah. CIRDAN the Shipwright. So as he enters, we all get to vote again. Everybody who gets for each vote you get cards. And if you don't get a vote, you get to put stuff in the play. So, hold on, I gotta think. I actually think this through. Oh, yeah. No, okay.
Do the lawmakers in Congress think it through before they vote?
Well, depends. We're talking 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Mario gets to
Worked
put in
how
a
I
thing for
wanted.
free.
Yay!
I will draw my
I get to
card.
draw 2
I
cards.
wish I had
Yes.
sweeter cards, but I'm going to do Lothlorien Blade. Whenever equipped, a creature attacks, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature defending player controls. It equips to elves for 2 and to anything else for 5. Oh, so let's see. CIRDAN entered, which triggered Leggy, so he's a 4/4 now. And then I think that's all the relevant ETB triggers. So
Leggy G.
Leggy G.
Deep Chris.
Then this board today. Woof. What am I holding up anything for? Stand by. Let's screw around and find out. 1, 2, so Paradise Druid's targetable, if anyone's curious. Well, so hold on. What's my goal here? Get it on there, I attack with Legolas, somebody can't block, and then I get to deal damage to target creature that player controls. So,
Seems good.
Yeah.
What happens?
When it attacks, I get to deal damage equal to its power. When the creature that's equipped attacks, I get to deal damage equal to its power to something.
And Legolas can't be blocked by creatures with power
2
2
or less,
so.
right.
That said, I do hit, but
Right,
no,
yeah.
he's still not big enough.
But the thing is, I'm trying to decide like who I'm worried about, and it might be Jerry, and that's the one I can't attack. You know? Nah, I think I'm gonna stand by. We'll pass.
All right. Untap. Untap a tap a tap a. Draw. My, what's this thing called? Saga goes to 2, which means I get to draw a card and create a food token. Boop. Draw. Food. Wow. I really need to put more food tokens in this deck.
Excellent reference in chat, Dev.
Yes, I love it. Secret Council. Through the what's Mordor? I don't know. So I created a food token, which allows me to create a 1/1 soldier token fellow, thanks to Mary. He's buds with all the soldiers. He becomes a soldier. You know, fights in the war, all that stuff. And then I'm gonna play a land. Let's play Shire Terrace, which is real good. And then we'll tap that for a soul ring. I got a ring now, everybody.
Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I find it shocking.
So
None
much
of us have
mana.
been
Yeah, not a
tempted
single
yet.
tempting yet.
Well,
which is
see,
wild.
you turned Frodo into a tree. So, you know, we're really displaying the mechanics here for everybody.
Destroying any number of enchantments really puts Nick back in this game, I will say.
All right. So, I don't have my big Treebeard guy to attack anymore, but I do have Sam, who loves to attack people other than Tiffany.
Force.
Yay!
But before that, let's see. You got 6 million elves that can just jump. You only have 1 creature to block right now, JJ?
I do only have 1 creature to block.
Oh, I think I know where he's going. So let's go ahead and let's go to combat. I'm gonna make a food with Sam at the beginning of combat. And there's a fly buzzing around us here. Sam's gonna rumble in at JJ. You create a treasure token.
Woo!
He is still a
Do another treasure. Right?
8 to 10. If that's what I. My numbers not been good so far. But I'm pretty sure that's.
Maybe
what
we'll
it is.
check
I'll
it.
take 8.
Ooh,
All right.
What a 30. That's not
Sam's
a commander, is it?
angry.
Or is it? It is.
He is a commander.
Oh.
All right, Sam's green, so JJ's now got 10 commander damage on her.
We'll keep note of that.
I got you, fam.
All right, I'm gonna drop a
I do like when commander damage matters.
Prosperous Innkeeper. This is a little halfling citizen, 1/1. When he enters the battlefield, I create a treasure token. All the tokens in the world. And whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I gain a life.
He's good.
I will also play. Where's my path of ancestry? I keep tapping the wrong. Oh no, I meant to tap the path for him to scry. Sure. Keep that on top. Green. Sorry, black and green. Drop Pippin, Warden of Isengard. So
Yo,
Merry and Pippin are
Sparta.
reunited. Pippin is fun. He can, for 1, tap and create a food token. Obviously next turn. And then later on, I can sack 4 food tokens. Other creatures I control get +3/+3, gain haste until end of turn. I can only activate that as a sorcery.
Nice.
So he can give me a big old overrun on my board if I have enough food tokens, which it seems I do. 1, 2. All right, I tapped badly, so I'm gonna have to sack this treasure for black, but that's fine. Black, 2/2, that. Sanguine Bond. This is an
Ooh.
enchantment whenever I gain
Did you
life.
want a bird?
I didn't. I would have preferred my Sanguine Bond, but I guess I got
Swan
bird.
Song counters target instant enchantment or sorcery, and they create its controller gets a 2/2 bird creature token that flies. So, Sanguine Bond.
Give me the bird.
Yeah,
what was the,
got you.
Sorry, what did you counter?
Sorry, you explain
So
Sanguine
this
Bond.
enchantment, if it had resolved, which it doesn't, it would allow me, whenever I gain life, to make target opponent lose that much life, which
Oh,
is very
wow.
good when I have this many food tokens.
Nicely
So I think that was a good call on
Yeah,
Marcus'
it was
part
pretty,
right there.
pretty clutch.
Sadness. Sorrow. Well, I have 1 mana left with which I can do not very much at all other than sack food tokens. So I will go ahead and pass my turn and draw a card at the end of my end step.
Okay. I get to do 2 damage to something.
I like this bird way better than the last one.
Thank you. Oh, I gain a life when the bird enters thanks to my prosperous Innkeeper.
Truth?
Kill that bird.
Justice? That kind of a bird. I mean, I don't know. Flies. It's legitimately maybe
You
that
could
or
kill
the
one of the
innkeeper.
elves
Yeah.
that hurt your
Sorry.
humans. Sorry.
I would vote this personally, just me.
The which one?
The innkeeper's just gaining a life.
Oh, it
Oh
is
yeah, get rid
better.
of that thing.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Gives you room and board and you kill him.
Oh, I am the monarch.
Wait. Oh, true. That's
Oh.
important. So you draw a card.
Oh, when did you? Oh, because you hit me with green. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. All right.
Way to remember.
I will put that one back.
I'll just
then.
draw that card right here.
4 question
Thank
marks is
you.
not necessary from the booth. Thank you. Oh, I can't wait to see who's winning. I still think it's Nick, but like, you know, it's a little less clear now. I think that's good.
I will. Hold on.
I feel like it's fitting for me to be the monarch.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well, they did think you were Aragorn earlier.
I will tap 4
That's
mana to
true.
play this Frontier Warmonger. It is a human, so I am going to scry.
It's funny because we're trying to include Lotor lore as we go along, but like, there's a lot of cards that are just, this is a Magic the Gathering
there.
card. Like,
My Door of Destinies ticks up because he is a human. And it says, whenever one or more creatures attack one of your opponents or a planeswalker they control, those creatures gain menace until end of turn.
I think this actually is in the cards. Okay, so when we attack not JJ, our creatures have menace? Is
Yep.
what I'm reading? Okay. The card good. Yeah. That's a lot, actually. That's something. What's this? Yeah, it's 4/4 too. Chunky.
Does anyone have 7 cards in hand?
I only
Yes.
have 4.
No, I have 5.
I can't wait to find out what this is about.
It's not that exciting. One of you make white mana? Yes, okay. I am going to play Sunset Revelry. If an opponent has more life than you, I gain 4 life, which I do. If an opponent controls more creatures than you, I create 2 1/1 white human creature tokens. I think you still do.
I do if no one else
Oh, yeah,
does.
'cause he's got all the elves.
All the elves.
Harry, know what I know I sent the thing to that chat, but you're not supposed to be. No, but don't leave.
Yes, Harry, I do still have my Mary that makes the thing. I made a soldier on my turn, but it only does it once per turn.
And then if an opponent has more cards in hand than you, draw a card.
Nice. That's pretty good. How much did that cost?
2 mana.
And then you got like what? 2 dudes? You ramped and got card draw? That card's pretty good.
Yeah, it's played a lot in standard.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's standard? Just kidding.
And then you have...
I have things. I have tricks.
Sauron. Sauron's got tricks for
The
days.
booth points out that standards are a thing some people have. All right, so JJ's looking at attacks.
I am.
Yeah.
I
I'd also
want
like to
the
encourage you to
monarch.
use your
Oh,
rope if
everybody
you're.
wants the monarch.
Oh, I could use the rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I will do that actually.
Shiny
Thing
hat,
is not-
nice rope. Shiny hat, nice
So
rope.
I will do the 1 mana thing, which will get me a basic land card onto the battlefield tapped and give Nick
Hooray.
control of the rope.
I got a rope. I assume it's tapped right now.
Yeah.
Cool. Everybody gets lands or cards.
Say basic land.
Yep.
I think, yeah, speaking of commander spheres that I'm going to sacrifice in a second, that one.
Any attacks? Guess you got some big
Yeah,
humans.
but a 6/6 can go somewhere.
Yeah, your humans all have +2, so.
Oh, yeah, that's super relevant.
That is super relevant. Tag you, Nick.
This is such a chunker.
They all have +2/+2 and menace.
Oh, right, that's true.
What's the menace from?
From that
It's
dude.
from the Frontier
Okay,
Warmonger.
well that changes things.
Who I'm told by reliable sources is pretty big in standard right now. Frontier Warmonger?
Is it?
I don't know. Did you say that? Was
no,
what you said?
I said Sunset Revelry.
Oh, Sunset Revelry.
Sunset Revelry
All
is in a
right,
control
yeah.
decks.
That
yeah.
bit would have landed so much harder. Damn.
Pretty sure this guy's a commander really good.
Do I want to be the monarch?
Pretty close.
You should, yeah. You should go get the monarch back.
Monarch.
And people are gonna want to hit me.
He's giving me
though.
death stare right now.
Tiff, how many cards? You have 7, right? In your hand?
Yes.
Okay. It's so funny because, like, with 7 cards in hand, it could be Saruman, but it could be anything else. Sauron, I mean.
Yeah, okay, Tiffany, I'm gonna attack you with these. They're 4/4 trample menace.
Haste, for what it's worth.
And then this is a 8/8
8/8
menace.
Okay, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodbye, treasures. I'm cycling Rampaging War Mammoth to destroy the Door of Destinies.
Nice.
Excellent choice. Don't forget to draw a card. When you
Oh,
cycle,
yeah,
you just
cycle.
get to do that. Yeah.
I get that all the time. It's like I did the thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then, okay, so I still got some big beefy thing coming at me.
They're less beefy now. I mean, it's still 6'6".
6'6".
2, 4, 4.
and
No,
2
2, 2, 2. Sorry.
They're 2, 2.
They no longer. Oh, they do still have
That
menace though,
reminds
so you
me.
have to double block.
Right, okay, so I'll double block one of them with Hostage Taker and Moria Scavenger.
Okay.
Which one?
One of the soldiers.
Okay.
One of the little boys. I'll just leave them there for
Okay.
now.
Which one's your
Either of
death toucher?
Scavenger.
Oh, I guess yeah.
And I will take the 6. And the 2.
So 8.
Yeah, the 2. Oh, no, sorry.
You
I'll
jump with your orc,
just-
yeah.
Yeah, I'll do, well, I have to double block it, but I'll do it with that and Shalob.
Okay.
Yep. So I think I only get the orc army.
Yeah.
But
So you're just taking 6?
Yeah.
Taking 6.
Goes to 19.
I have the monarchy.
And you have the
Great.
Monarchy.
That was with 6 play.
And then both of the knights are dead?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then at the end of my turn, I will
6 people think I'm winning.
the monarchy and pass my turn.
Flawless victory.
Okay, at the end of your turn, I'm going to discard a swamp and draw a card. And then I will untap.
You don't have the mana to activate your land, do you? No.
Draw for turn.
Yeah.
We're playing a Field of Ruin.
So Field of Ruin lets you sack it to destroy a land, and then everybody else tutors up a different land, right? Is that how that works?
Non-basic land.
Yeah. Destroy a non-basic, and then we all get a basic.
Mario, not Mario, sorry. Carl, I think that's very inappropriate.
I mean, you know, write your own joke. I don't have to say it loud, do I? Like, we're supposed to abide by the community guidelines, and none of us know what they
Yeah,
are.
kick
so.
Carl out of the chat.
Oh, I don't know if we mentioned it yet. There's an affiliate link. I don't know if we're allowed to say that or what the deal is, but we do have one. If you like the playmats, you can get one.
Sweet.
Or variation therein. Inked Gaming is the affiliate link. So, like, you know, there might be a link. I'm not sure.
I'm inked and I'm gaming, so.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Whatever. I'm just going to play Saruman. Why not?
That's what I was thinking. It's
Play
gotta
him.
happen, right?
He's going to be played. One.
Sauron, right?
Oh, that's what I meant. Sauron.
Yeah.
very
Not his
confusing.
friend, who's also in this deck somewhere.
Is that Jess? Hi. Or Sarah? It's probably Sarah, right? Hi, Sarah.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I think.
Right? He costs 8.
Bring him in.
Here he comes.
Ah.
Sauron.
Oomph.
It's that boy.
Okay,
All right.
so,
When I
yeah,
cast a
lot of
spell, I amass Orcs 5.
Seems decent.
So, 5/5 orc army.
And then mill 5 cards. So 1, 2, 3,
Wakes of Dragons, one of those you can flash back and make a dragon.
5.
And you can bring back anything in your graveyard?
Yes.
Oof, any creature, I guess.
Creature card from the graveyard, which I don't even know if there's any good creature cards in there, actually.
There's gotta be something.
Put this in my flashback pile. We remember he exists. Oh, that's not a bad one. Oh, that's also not a bad one.
I'm nervous.
We're gonna
So is Sauron, or is he a Maiar, or is that what he can? they're like-
Rampaging War Mammoth is coming.
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
He's a 9/7 with trample.
That's
Oh,
good
right, that's the
value
great
right there.
cycle
Yeah.
to destroy. Nice.
So
Now
he's
down.
it's like a chorus situation, right? Iluvatar, is that the name of the like god figure? I forget. And then like there's a chorus, and he's like, I don't like that song. I want something different. He's like, all right, get out of here, guy.
Yeah.
And he kicks him out
It's
of
like
heaven.
Satan.
Yeah, basically.
So Tiffany's
It's
board
very-
has added a 9/9 trample and a 9/7 trample.
Healthy.
It's not
And a 5/5
great.
orcs. So that's
You want to
It's
do that?
nothing.
Do the chat vote again?
Nothing.
yeah.
All right.
Retake the vote.
We are going to combat. We would like to cast somebody else's instant or sorcery. I still feel like Nick might have the best ones, so I'm
Do
gonna
I?
go after Nick.
There is some good stuff in that deck, I know.
Well,
for sure,
actually,
but-
wouldn't you like to become the monarch?
Ooh, that's
Good
true.
point. Going after JJ. Thank you, Nick.
You're welcome.
Hand over.
I was a little self-interested
With
there.
what
but-
all?
It's just
It's
a
unblockable.
1/4, but it's unblockable, and you're gonna exile cards from the top of your deck till you get hit an instant or sorcery.
Okay.
Sounds fun. Ooh, I did
That
that.
was-
Is it blasphemous?
Earthquake deals X damage to each creature with well.
X
Can't
gets
really
to be
that does
zero.
it.
So X
I don't know if
spells
that's gonna-
don't
No,
work when you
0
cast them for
damage
free.
to everyone.
But you do get to be that monarch, though.
Does it get exiled or?
I think
No,
well,
it should
maybe
just
in
go into
graveyard.
I think that's your
graveyard.
yeah. Well, wait.
Because I
that-
technically cast it. Well, I guess I didn't have to cast
No,
it.
I guess yeah.
You're casting it from exile, then it goes into JJ's graveyard, I believe.
Just put it in the graveyard.
It's not gonna matter.
And then I'll take that monarch
It's actually
back.
exiled, but
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fair.
And then I will pass and draw my card.
Untapping, upkeeping, drawing for turn. Man, oh Pete. Okay, let's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana is a lot.
Oops, I have 8 cards in my hand, so I will discard one.
Oops, old cards.
Oops. Oops.
Kelly.
We also check on that.
Silver Falls.
I will play something. Probably. Maybe I won't. I just really hate turns where I don't do anything. So okay, let's equip Legolas with this Lothlorien blade.
So like he's got legs to me.
Yeah, legs aplenty. When he attacks, he deals damage to his power to target creatures within player control equal to his power, depending. I've read it like thrice. Y'all remember?
He shoot dudes.
He shoot dude. So, yeah, I think.
I do have people who can block you now. Right? No, oh wait. It has to be over 2, right?
Yeah.
Somehow still don't.
I hate that this is the best choice because I don't necessarily. Well, fuck it, whatever. I'm gonna declare Legolas attacking you, Nick.
Okay.
And he's gonna deal 4 damage to the Pippin is the one that's putting, or no, Mary, who's putting soldiers into play.
This is the
yeah,
one,
we'll
yeah.
send 4 damage to Mary.
Goodbye, Mary.
And then with Legolas,
Now Pippin is
when
set.
Legolas connects, I draw 1 cards, and then I guess I cast an Elvish Mystic. If that's what you want to be ramping into.
He shoot dude.
And then what else?
It's the technical term for
1,
it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana up. So then I will pass the turn.
Okay.
I love how I'm not interacting with the monarchy at all in this game. Like, it's fine. Who needs it?
That's how I like to live my life, generally not interacting with the monarchy.
As a former subject.
Thank you. All right. So I've drawn a card for turn. Now I get to do fun stuff with the final part of this saga
yeah.
of herbs. I don't know how to pronounce things anymore.
Herbs.
Create a 1/1 white halfling creature token for each food I control.
Oh, dang.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 foods. So this goes away, and I get 8
Yeah.
halflings. I do not have 8 halfling tokens, so I'm going to do this.
Seems good.
So that's a bunch of halflings. Too bad I don't have my prosperous innkeeper. I would have gained a ton of life, but oh well. Then I'm gonna go ahead and let's do ancestry. Yeah. Do scry when I play Shire Sheriff. Sure, keep him on top. This is a 2/2 vigilance. When it enters, I may sacrifice a token. When I do, exile target creature an opponent controls until Shire Sheriff leaves the battlefield.
Yeah, let's see what these.
I will get rid of this food token, and I'll get rid of Sauron.
Aw,
Bye-bye.
that's okay. He does good things when I cast him.
He's been arrested by the sheriff. So, then I shall go for black, green, and colorless. a Savvy Hunter. This is a 3/3. When it attacks or blocks, I create a food token. I can also sack 2 foods to draw a card, which is nice given how many foods I have. Then I'm ramping up here, guys. We're going to town. Green, white. It's the banquet guests again. They're back.
Oh, right,
The
those guys.
banquet was rescheduled to today,
Member.
and here they are. So they have affinity for food, and I have 7 foods now because I sacrificed 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I will just pump the rest.
So wait,
in.
sorry. Yeah, okay, so yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, and then that's another 3. So X equals 10, and they'll come in as a 20/20 trample.
So
Oh,
I'm gonna.
actually, sorry, I need to keep my Soul Ring untapped. I'm actually gonna do 7, 8. It comes as a 16/16. What are you gonna do?
I am gonna put Sail into the West onto the stack. It's a voting card, Will of the Council. So starting with me, each of us votes for return or embark. If return gets more votes, each player returns up to 2 cards from their graveyard to their hand, then this is exiled. If embark gets more votes or the vote is tied, each of us may discard their hand and draw 7. So I personally am gonna vote return.
Return.
Turn 2 cards from
Return.
graveyard
Nick goes
to their
first.
hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just got too excited.
too excited.
Now he
Let's
knows
do it.
what we're gonna do.
I mean, you're all gonna vote return, so return.
Unanimous.
Fine.
So return. Okay. So everybody gets back 2 cards. So the stack that resolves with this, and then priority passes around again while banquet guest is still on the stack. Just saying. 2 cards, right? Jeez, that was maybe dumb. I don't know.
Let's do Treebeard and Sanguine Bond.
Seemed good, right?
Back to hand. Okay, what now?
Well, that was it. I was kind of assuming anybody else at the table might not want a 16/16 to resolve and might grab back a counter spell, but I don't think they did it. So
I think Tiffany was tapped out to be able to do that, but
Actually, I probably could, but I didn't even think about it.
all right.
You should have given me a
It
better hint.
resolves.
the banquet has commenced. They are 16/16. So, whoop, and they got trample. And here's the fun part about Pippin, is his second ability. Tap to sacrifice 4 foods. Other creatures you control get +3/+3 in haste until end of turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're overrunning.
Ooh, yeah.
So all of my creatures now, including the 8 halflings that came out and this big tramply dude, all get +3/+3 and haste.
You should have given me a better hint.
So I got quite the
Squad.
quite the board here. Everyone can attack. That's nothing. All right. Aside from Pippin, he's tapped.
Also, if they don't attack me, they have menace.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Good to know. Thank you.
True.
Right. So let's look at the life totals. Tiffany's on 19, Mario's on 33, and JJ's on 34. As we mentioned earlier, math is not my strong suit, so this might take just a second, but I will try to be as fun and adventurous with it as I can. Banquet guests are huge and tramply, so they are currently in 19/19 trample.
Yeah.
You have a death toucher, right?
I do.
But menace, right? Okay, I'm gonna add up how much power I have here. So this is a 2, 6, and everything gets +3/+3. So 5 power, 6 power, 11, 15, is an 8, 10, so that's another 11. It's 26, 8, 4 4s is 16, 32, plus what did I just say? 26?
Yeah. 27 of that.
27,
Called 30. 27 plus 32 is 59.
59. That's another 5 is 64. The bird is 69, and the banquet guests are another 19 on top of that.
So 70, 88.
88.
Oh, you can go back to the future.
And they trample. And they have menace if I don't attack JJ. So
This
think
doesn't
I'm
seem good for me.
probably gonna just kill both of you guys if I can, and then worry about JJ later.
Seems.
Mario, why didn't you give
no
me a better
trample.
hint?
Haste.
They
Just
definitely
plus.
have haste.
Who is, so
Let
this
me
is
read
Pippin.
Other creatures get plus.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry. No trample. They
that's-
do gain haste though.
Orte, still pretty good. Still pretty good.
All right, so only these guys are trampling that. Fine. I thought that it was a full-on overrun. Alas, it was not.
Still.
Cool. So banquet guests are going to come at Mario.
And how big are they now?
19 trample.
Okay.
Do you have any reach blockers?
Not open.
Okay. The flyer will come there too as a 5/5. This one can't attack Tiffany, so Sam is also coming at Mario.
Probably had something that was helpful.
Then let's rumble with these halflings, soldier. So this would be 19. Sorry about this. 19, 24, and Sam is a 11 or something like that. You got chump blockers for that.
Sure.
And I can't attack. Yeah. Okay. Savvy Hunter will get 9/7. Also come at Mario. Create a food token when that attacks. Then yeah, let's say all of these are attacking Tiffany, and Frodo is also attacking Tiffany. Cool. So these guys are coming at Tiff. These are coming at Mario.
All right, cool. Tiff, you get to interact first.
And remember menace.
Yeah, and they all have menace.
So yeah, what you think?
Jeez, if I had one more mana.
What gives you treasure?
The
Sam.
shiny impetus.
Right. Well, doesn't that trigger give you a treasure, or did you already make it? Did you get a treasure when thing?
I already
attacked?
made it.
Okay. Interesting.
Do you want to start thinking about your blocks at the same
Well,
time?
I
So we don't.
pretty much got it. Well, yeah. So if it's not going to be anything relevant from Tiffany other than just deciding how to block, I'm just gonna chump the ones that don't have any evasion and take.
You'll have to
the
put
rest.
2 creatures under each of the
Yeah.
menace.
So it's those two, right?
So yeah, you're jumping.
So
these
yeah, I'll
two.
just take 16. So what's it?
5 in the air and
Yeah.
19 trample.
1924. So I'll go to 9.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
And then you lose 4 elves, I guess.
Yeah, correct. Oops.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's see here. We're gonna block things. Which are the biggest ones?
Frodo is a 5/9. Everyone else here are 4/4s, 5/5, 4/4.
Okay, this seems bad for me. This trample. I could get rid of the trample if I had one more mana. All right. Well, they can block the big ones, and then they'll block somebody else.
Don't forget you got menace, so everything's got.
Yeah, I know. Why did I say they?
Well, because then you said they can block the big ones, plural. Anyway.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, I'm going to quickly discard a card and see if.
I don't think you need to poll anymore about who's winning. That's it.
So that you did discard an orc, right? Or no, a goblin. Does that still trigger the orc army go bigger?
That's not going to help, Mario.
Just a
There's
thing
8
that-
4/4s
it's
coming
just
at
a
me.
thing that happens.
All right, I'm done.
Okay, so these 2 are blocking Frodo, is that right?
Yeah.
And nothing else? Or, sorry.
And then 2 are blocking something else.
Okay, 2 are
The
blocking.
next biggest thing, I guess.
I only have
5/5.
19 life. I'm
Right,
clearly
yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
All right, I assume the lifelink guy probably. So I will end up gaining 4 from that. Oh no, wait, this is the next biggest. My apologies. So 5.
Well, you're still going to gain the life from it anyway.
Yeah, I will still gain the 4. So cool. So Frodo dies, right? Or he has a total of 9 toughness. Yeah, your guys are big enough to kill him.
And
Here's your Lignify.
There you go.
You get
The orc army kills this guy
gets
too.
this
So
back.
Frodo's back in the command zone where I can make him a Frodo again, which is nice. That comes back. That's pretty sick. And did you say you're dead, Tiffany?
Yeah,
dead.
that's legal. She's a
Those are
19.
still exo.
The Hobbit successfully
You
killed
are the
Sauron.
monarch.
I'm the monarch. That was a nice attack. I like that. Not sorry. for my purposes.
Nick liked it.
Oh, and the shiny impetus goes away now too. So he's back to attacking people.
One, and I could have gotten rid of the menace.
That would have been really good, yeah.
Then I will pay 2 for Soul Ring. I will sack a food to gain 3 life, which will make me my Eagly boy. He's coming back again. Has anyone seen Peacemaker? Eagly?
Nah.
And I'll use the other one to search my library for a basic land card and give you the Hithlian rope.
Neat. Okay.
And I believe that is all. I'll search and then I'll do the Monarch.
All right.
So go ahead, JJ.
I'll see what I can do.
I would say the biggest problem with this Sauron deck, it is way too expensive.
Yeah, he costs a lot.
8 mana. It's really
it's not
hard.
even just that, it's like every card
Yeah.
is very expensive, but very good.
Court of Fire trigger.
I also forgot to put another food in.
You got
from
2
Sam.
damage.
Oh,
to
I
throw.
got 2 damage.
Jet to come.
Yep,
thank you.
bird.
Bird?
Yeah.
Bye-bye, bird.
Cut.
Thank you. Oops.
Yes, we know. We all knew everybody would try to get me out first.
No, I didn't. I'm nice. All right, JJ, big turn, big turn.
Can't fight canon, it's true.
Trying
Sure
to
you can.
do
You just
math
push
in
it
my
off the
head, which is the
ramparts.
worst kind of math.
What?
I'm trying to do math in my head, which is the worst kind of math.
Thank you, Harry. I agree.
I lived. Elf warriors doing work.
What is going on with your deck,
Okay.
though? You're doing like
Not much, right?
nothing.
No, I usually get more mana efficiency out of it. We've goofed with it before.
Oh, much more mana.
The One Ring didn't do squat. Whole game. Tempted by nothing.
No one has been tempted.
No, it's
yeah.
wild. It's so funny.
Okay. I am going to tap 4 mana
Plan for me. You gotta tell me the
to
plan.
play
Sorry, I didn't wanna, like,
Theragon of the
totally-
Guard, and I scry because of the Path of Ancestry.
Probably right.
Probably still would be.
Yeah.
When he or another human enters the battlefield under my control, creatures I control get +1/+1 and gain vigilance until end of turn.
Nice.
Cool.
And then I am going to tap my other 6 mana to play 4th Yorlingas,
Yeah. Card's
which
good.
is going to create, I believe, 4. Let me check my mana real quick.
It better be 4 if the card's called 4th.
Yeah, 4 human knights. And that is 4 humans that have entered the battlefield under my control this turn.
Oh, sure.
They
So
have
everybody's
trample and
+4/+4.
haste.
Use the 4th.
There are 4 of these things.
Yeah, you can just use one die with 4 on it, and then tap any
Got
number
it.
of them and use the other, yeah, etc.
Okay.
That's clear and concise, right?
So everyone's got vigilance.
Seems pretty good.
Everyone has +5/+5. This is a sorcery.
I think the humans only have
What's the +5?
the
It
triggers
is
on
All
greater good
creatures,
guard.
but also all my creatures are humans. So.
Gotcha. And they got haste from the
Just
knight?
being them. That's just what they do.
Everything has haste or just the knights that came in?
Just the knights, but they're so just this guy can attack.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
And then they're also gonna have menace
Okay.
when I attack.
What you get?
And I shouldn't kill Mario.
I agree.
So I guess I'm just sending everything at you.
All right, that seems fair.
So this is
Okay. So we have 6 + 5, right? So 11 on Selfless Squire.
yep.
Frontier Warmonger gets 6 as well, so that's 10. So that's 21 there. And then all the humans. Those 2 humans are 6 sixes each.
sixes.
And I think the human knights don't get the first trigger from when the guard came
Yeah,
in.
because they weren't in.
But
so.
the 4 knights all see each other, so they all get plus
4
plus
plus
4,
4,
right?
yeah.
So yeah, so they're all going to be 6/6s as well. So yeah, it's like 6/6s, a 10/10, and an 11/11, I think.
Wow. So they're coming at me right now?
Yep.
I don't feel good
like
no
right
matter what this looks like at the end. It's just not great for me. All right.
What's the total amount of damage?
6 times 6 is 36, plus 21 is 57.
Ouch.
Wow.
Somebody
They
dropped some
probably
beans.
Just dead.
No. Well, oh yeah, I guess you're a little
Well,
tacky outy.
they don't have trample, but
These have trample.
Blockers.
oh, look at you.
So what's the big? And they have menace too, right?
They
Wait,
do have menace.
So what's the biggest single creature?
The Squire is the biggest single creature.
And if I block him, that takes away how much damage from that?
So, minus
11.
So what did I say? So 6 times 6 is 36. So I think that leaves you with 46 coming at you still.
Yeah, so I'm dead. All right, did not expect that.
Sorry, I got so excited about killing you, Nick. And now Mario is certainly going to kill me.
I don't know how I do that, but we'll try.
Well done.
Thank you. It's my family
Jesus, the
motto.
hobbits went down.
Yeah, I did not expect that to just come
But
out of nowhere.
one of my favorite things about playing 4 precons that are in a set together is like they're weirdly balanced against one another. You know what I mean? Like sometimes a deck will run away, but then stuff like that can happen.
And then I draw a card at the end of
How
my
the
turn.
turn
Honor.
takes.
Dude, half turn. All right, so at the end of your turn, I'm going to
then I
cycle
just-
Lonely Sandbar. So I'm just going to draw 1 card, and then I'm going to cycle. I'm going to island cycle Lorien Revealed. Well, am I? Yeah, screw it.
I don't
Island
need
cycle
this
Lorien
anymore.
Revealed. So ditch that. Just get an island. I found one. Put it in my deck. Actually, it's basic, right? No, an island standby. Sorry, it might be something worth or gooder. Although I don't have more than 2 opponents anymore, so. Screw it. Basic island. And we'll shuffle once and give JJ the cut. And then big plays from me. That's the plan. Untapping. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright, right? Yeah. Alright, yeah. I, as you may recall, got an island, and I'll play it. And then... That's fine. Okay, maybe this now. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, all right. Genesis Wave for 8.
No.
See what that does.
What's that?
Okay, so reveal the top 8 cards of my library. I can put any number of permanent cards with mana value 8 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Then all cards revealed this way that weren't put on the battlefield go into my graveyard. Yes.
It's
So I
just
get all
permanents.
permanents that cost 8 or
Okay,
less.
that's not as bad as I thought it was.
I don't know.
The big swings start coming and they don't stop.
4, 5, 8. They are getting really good at like building decks to like the game's end. Celeborn the Wise. Whenever I attack with one or more elves, I scry 1, and then whenever I scry, he gets +1/+1 till end of turn for each card looked at while I scried. Free forest, free island, a instance I can't play, a sorcery I can't play, realm seekers. Oh yeah. Yeah. So how many cards in your hand, JJ?
Should be 7.
I think
See if
I get
discarded enough.
So
Yes,
7. So I get 12 realm seekers, which is good for me.
Yeah, that is big.
Well, we'll see. I still expect a ton of elves coming. Or what do you got? Oh, Hornet Queen is a hell of a hit. Oh, that's awesome. Oh wait, but I'm not cheating. It's 7, right? Because I did it for 8, right?
You did free.
Okay, great.
This game
Just
is
making
swung
sure.
so wildly from
I know.
turn to turn. It's truly incredible.
1. So these are flying death touch insects, and I get 4 of
really
them.
annoying.
Did I? The food I lent somebody? Does it have an insect on the back? Maybe one of the treasures, baby.
Nope, just an elf warrior.
Really weird.
This is your food, though, Tiffany.
Why would you give me 3 of 4 insects? Okay.
Do you want me to draw you some insects?
Yes, please. 1
So
with
many
flying
raid
and death touches.
tokens. I saw 0 raids.
Oh, let's see. So, I'm sorry. Celeborn the Wise triggered Legolas, so he goes to 3 counters. And then I get Elvish Archdruid. And so these other 2 are just exiled, right?
Yeah, they go in the
My
graveyard.
yard. Okay. That's a pretty good turn. What else? What else? What else?
Good
What else? And you have. So these are just back to being their regular on-card P and T, right? But they
Yep.
aren't at all tapped, are they?
They are not tapped.
Fudging. No, they aren't. So interesting spot to be in. Interesting. Okay. And that's still a 6/6 as long as the day is.
Here are your insects.
Thank you.
Oh, you just needed
I
the
just
one?
needed the one, yeah.
Okay.
Because they gave me 3 of 4, but I love it so much. All right, let's see. 12 is good. But I left myself with 2 only mana. So, shear down the shipwright. Upon a sheet I slit. Upon a slitted sheet I sit.
That was very close.
Thank you. I don't want to pass this turn, but I don't think I have anything else to do. Well, I could muck about a little. Okay, if I did that, that's not a terrible idea, I think. Let's
like a dead
go to
card?
combat. Aw. Let's go to combat and attack with Legolas Greenleaf, and when he attacks, I'll deal 5 damage to the selfless. Nope, is that what I'm gonna do? All right, so do I want to trade Legolas? No, okay. 5 damage to the selfless squire. Yes.
It is a 6.
It's a 6.
Yes, so if you block it with
Got
it,
it.
it'll kill it. They'll trade.
Okay.
Is this Elf Warrior alive?
Yes.
Something. What if I just let him hit me?
I just draw a card, which, you know, Briar
That's
Patch.
not nothing. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna let him hit me.
Love that plan. So it's just, what is it, 5 now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I draw a card on that. And I have not actually played a land this turn.
Oh, and you're actually also the monarch.
Yeah, that was.
Forgot about that.
I don't think I've played a land. Chat, anybody remember if I played a land? I'm gonna. Brandon says yes, I played a land. So all right, no cheating.
Brandon's keeping an eye on us.
I really want that other land. I will.
Did you scry? Someone
Why
from the
would
chat
do I
says.
scry? Oh yeah, look at that. I scryed. I attacked with an elf. Well, I scryed and kept it on top, I guess,
Yeah.
because I screwed up. Anyway, playing Magic's hard. I will go to the end of my turn and use the Monarch's ability to draw 1 more card and pass.
Oh boy. Let's see what I can do
Where
here.
I'm at here. This is interesting.
Yeah, it's the showdown now. Elves versus humans.
Yeah, it is solid art. I think Nick wins best tokens this game, honestly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a very angry insect because it's Death Touch.
Hornets are very mean.
Yeah. Death touchy too. But Minache is just like, nah, stop it.
Ouch, Carl.
Golly. Mean chat. Thank you for the reminder, Harry. It's good having you here.
Oh, 60% say Mario
split.
can come back.
It's close though.
I don't think he can. There's my vote.
I'm
Plains
gonna vote that he can. I
return.
think that Insect Queen, or what is it, Hornet Queen is a huge swing. Like
Yeah,
all those
that's a
Death
lot.
Touchers,
True, and he
so
does
hard to
have
get
that-
through.
That 12/12 now too.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like if JJ puts a lot of humans out in one go, I still think I'm in huge trouble. They all, you know, for each human entering 1/1 is stupid big. Oh, did you have anything worth targeting with Court of Ire at the beginning of my turn? Your turn, I mean?
Probably
That
one of
is a
those
good
Probably a
question.
Hornet Queen.
Yeah, well, the Hornet Queen perhaps, unless he can get it back.
No reports as to the truth or not of that.
Maybe one of the insects at the very least. Just not that one.
Yeah,
Just not that one. Yeah.
Archdruid too is giving all of his elves +1/+1.
Waiting for no one to notice it.
Archdruid.
Yep.
Like Nick said,
Court
do 2
of
damage
Ire.
to the Archdruid.
Yeah, that's the best pick. I'm frustrated I mentioned it. It's good to play fair. Yeah, no, I wanted that Archdruid real bad.
When we get killed, we just sit here and
But like,
ruin people's boards.
it's honestly better to keep us honest, frankly. Like, you know, how many games have we lost because it's like, well, that was not quite how the rules work. Yeah. All right, okay. So yeah, there are no Hornet Queens in Lord of the Rings as far as I know. So that's just another Magic card they looked at and went, yeah, that'll fit. And they shoved it in here.
Bees.
Bees.
Are there bees?
Maybe.
Name one bee in the Lord of the Rings.
Galadriel
like-
sometimes, if we're being honest.
You like bees? Name 3.
Bet you can.
Oh, you like bee tokens, huh? Okay.
Hobbits have got to have honey in their
Yo,
food,
right?
right?
That's
Like,
the main
what
ingredient.
makes honey?
Yeah, and mead and whatnot.
Yeah.
Sure. They love beer.
Yeah, meat, exactly.
But hornets don't make honey, so this is not.
Right.
We're not answering the.
They just make anger.
A lot of anger.
What else? Let's see. And then Realm Seekers, I guess, is like fine. That's a fine enough fit,
Just gonna
right?
do the best I
I like to imagine
can.
those are the elves singing their songs.
Everybody.
going through
What you
forest.
got for us, Judy?
I am going to tap 3 mana to play Shared Animosity.
Oh,
An
that's a good one.
enchantment.
I would
It
rather
says-
you had a 2/2 bird.
Mario!
Look, it's a draw bird. I mean, you know.
Okay,
Yeah,
I got you.
that was woo.
But what was I gonna do?
That
I would
let
have
it-
given everything an extra +1/+0 for every human. So.
For every, yeah, is it when they attack or each attacking, or is it per creature type without if they're attacking or not? It was good.
It was good.
It was good.
Nicely
It was
played.
basically like side booting a door of Destinies into the game.
Okay. I will tap the Path of Ancestry to play the Weathered Wayfarer.
Yeah.
Gives everything +1/+1 in Vigilance, and I scry 1.
It's still pretty decent. And I mean, I'm at 9. Like this is not. This is a weird one. I don't love where I'm at. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 available. 9 available attackers, right? Because they don't give them just +1/+1 vigilance, so no haste. So I don't know. I might just be dead on crack here.
Yeah, so that can't attack.
Well,
These guys were all in
I
already.
don't know, that's-
Baragond is.
because those are all 3/3s now. I might be dead. Might just be dead. All right. Okay.
Even without the shared animosity. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have 9 blockers, so call it 4.
Yeah, Menace does work, huh?
Yeah,
It really does.
super does.
Maybe they should be playing this in standard.
Maybe.
I'm sure it's not legal in standard. We could be on Fly Watch.
Yeah. Right. Get 'em.
Are there flies on Lord of the Rings?
There's moths.
I know there's a Lord of the Flies, so I'm going to say yes.
It's the crossover we never knew we needed.
Right.
Then I am going
Hobbits eating
to
each other.
attack you with everything.
That seems like a really good idea. Okay,
when I
so-
do that, I'm going to tap 1 white mana to play my Hideaway
Oh,
card.
sure.
Here it comes.
Which is Denethor, who is a human.
Denny.
Lets me scry 2.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm dead.
When you eat a strawberry, we all think it's gross.
Gotta block the Squire. So these get the Squire. We're just doing this in order of biggest to littlest, right? So then comes Frontier Warmonger. And then, well, no trample, right?
The Knights have trample.
The Knights
The
have
Knights
trample.
have trample.
So, oof, yeah, Realm Seekers
do have 4
and a Hornet
Knights?
Queen in
We
front
do
of
have
one of
4
the
Knights.
Knights.
Wow.
Or no? Is that worth it? What's the next big? No, I think I just gotta literally go by biggest to littlest. So Baragond can attack, right? And it's a 5/5?
Baragond is attacking.
Yes, okay, so then these will go for
is the only one not attacking.
Baragond,
Oh,
and
Denethor's
that
not attacking.
leaves me with, well, I guess I have one more block here, so then,
The bird came in this turn too.
right, bird can attack, right, okay, yeah. So I got the first 3 guys, and then what, so how much, everybody's what, +2/+2, right? So that's,
Correct.
right, so those are 16, 19, I'm dead, GG.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Ultimate comeback, first time, and you
Love
beat
it.
everybody. Well done.
I don't know. I should probably keep more mana open because I did have that silly
Humans.
Galadharim ambush open, but it was out of my price range by then. So yeah, big with drawback on Sauron is he just costs like 906, and then
Yeah.
everything else in that deck is like a huge spell.
Very expensive.
right.
At least everything I pulled.
And like you were seriously in it like the whole time. I feel like even when your board state eked back, like the next thing you did was
Yeah.
just like full power.
I'm
again.
sure if I'd
Yeah.
been a little more cautious and kept up some mana to sack food or
Yeah.
block a little more, I could have hung in it. But I just wanted to go all out.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Yeah.
And swing once I got that +3/+3. So
That was why-
I was
and
not
then-
expecting a ton
Oh,
of
man.
giant humans to just come out of nowhere with haste and kill me. So
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, that deck really does work when it gets going. I mean, that's what I said. Like, just Círdan out, or sorry, Haldan, Baragond.
Baragond, yeah,
Baragond.
it has a ton of like
Baragond.
buff all your humans stuff. Like I got so many of them.
Yeah, it's really. I mean, just like even like casting that.
The Door of
I mean,
Destiny.
I was dead anyway,
the
but like,
Shared
yeah.
Animosity.
Yeah.
I really like these guys, the banquet guests.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my
That was
God.
a
Affinity
huge,
for
and
food
you
is
can
so
make them
good.
indestructible when you sack food too.
Yeah.
So
Well, and that's one of the things I like about it too is like the food abilities aren't just like gain life. Oh, but
Yeah.
by the way, the Treebeard thing where like you just get that's
was
crazy because you're getting the life gain and the counters. I think that these products keep being pretty darn good. The flavor's really there on a lot of them. The biggest critique I have flavor-wise is like, is it really fair to call Pippin a black-green creature when he's sitting there at Fangorn? But like, whatever, you know? So, I don't know.
The most black-green place you could be.
That's true. Yeah. I do think about it like that. Like, yeah. He's like raiding his stuff for food, yeah.
I will say, as someone, I consider myself a Lord of the Rings fan first and a Magic the Gathering player second.
Yeah.
I love all the like decisions they made about the characters.
Yeah.
Like I like the colors that they assigned to them. I like the
Do you have a favorite deep cut?
deep cut character. I do like Rosie Cotton. I'm a kind of I like that she's so good. I think that's fun for
Oh yeah. She's,
a very minor character.
I had so many board wipes sitting in my hand as I was killed ruthlessly by Nick. And just one more mana, and this dude would have been out.
You did way more work than I was expecting. Like, that is crazy. Everybody having menaces, like, you gotta
I had
Yeah.
Fell the Mighty in my hand like pretty much the whole time, but for some reason, despite having the hobbits, I had the biggest creatures on the board, so
I
there's
had
really
no
no
board
point in me playing this.
And never one time did I see a board wipe.
I had two of them, but I didn't want to wipe my board.
I had a bunch, yeah.
Yeah, just too expensive, or like, never a board state where it felt worth
We
it?
didn't have a single
just
ring
picked
tempt
them
in the
up.
game.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
because
guess
Mario
we didn't
turned
do
Frodo
it,
into
yeah.
a tree.
We ripped these for nothing.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
So you didn't get to see the ring mechanic.
That is very funny to me, because I think it's important. Like, it gives you evasion and card advantage. Yeah, and then, like, you know, if you get it onto a commander and you can put them through consistently, that starts really threatening things. Like, yeah. Fun.
Yeah, the greatest thing with the ring mechanic, if I had been able to put the ring mechanic on my little guy who was attacking, like, you know, and build that
Yeah.
ring mechanic
Yeah.
up, it would have been real nice.
Yeah, because then you would have been dealing 3 damage to people and drawing and discarding and all that kind of thing. Yeah, those unblockable, low-powered creatures. It's
pretty wild.
Really good with the ring.
Yeah, then, like, by the time it gets to making it so you sack just to block it, it's just like, feels debilitating.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen more from the elf deck this game. I
Yeah.
felt like we were really, you know, I know there's some great elf cards in this set, and I feel like a little disappointed with what nothing Mario did,
no.
but
It's
just
a lot of
you know.
scrying, right? And I didn't
Sure.
see a ton of that going
Well,
on.
I mean, you know, it wants, like, I was in the position to leverage the deck on my next turn. Like, I was really going to start doing some stuff,
Yeah.
but, you know, here we are. Yeah. So, I don't know. I continue to really enjoy, like, I had a real thing about, like, you know, my peas touching my carrots when they started doing Universes Beyond, but if they keep designing like this, I can't fault them. These have been great for
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
personally.
I would play this like normally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I
this
love
is a
this deck.
good
I'm thinking about getting it if
I
I
already
had the money. So.
I built Bilbo 111th as a combo, go off and just win, and then I built Shelob as just like spiders are good, you get to
Yeah.
steal their stuff. Thank you guys so much, genuinely, for taking time out of a Saturday to watch this. We hope it's enjoyable. We certainly enjoy doing it for you. So we're going to do it again. If any of us can rouse up the amount of money it costs to buy the 4 Commanders, Legends, Masters, or whatever they're called, we're going to get those. We'll do it with those. Just a reminder, there's an entire backlog of previous episodes that you can watch. So if there's a deck you're thinking about buying, you can see how it plays. Please don't judge the Urza deck by my performance on the stream.
Inked Gaming if you want to get some sweet playmats too.
Yeah.
We have a sweet affiliate. I mean, they did do literally amazing work. These are so cool. Yeah, they look great. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll probably be back a little sooner than later for the next batch of precons.
Bye.
Hey.